Mia does not want to make videos today. She's going to help you do some fractions. Right, kitty? Here, look at the camera. Look at it. Oh. So Mia says, go do your fractions. Go do your fractions. Yeah. Look at that cut. She's pushing on me. Mia wants to do fractions. Yay. So we're going to do fractions today. Kitty, aren't you excited? Oh my goodness. Today I thought we'd do something new and exciting. Subtracting fractions. Oh boy. Well, we already know that if a fraction has a different denominator than the other fraction that you're trying to add it to, you need to change the denominators to be the same to be able to add them. Well, the same thing is true if you want to subtract them. They still have to have the same denominator. So we're going to go through the exact same steps. Because 4 can't go into 6 and 6 can't go into 4, what do? That's right, we list the multiples of both of those. Multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. What are the multiples of 6? 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay, remember, go for the smallest one that matches, which in this case would be 12. We're going to change our 6 to a 12 and we're going to change our 4 to a 12. Now, can we change those without changing the numerators? No, kitty cat, we can't. We have to see how that will affect the numerators as well. So, let's see. To change 6 to 12, I'm going to use my number 1 tool on what setting? In order for 6 to change to 12, 6 goes into 12 2 times. So I'm using my number 1 tool on the 2 setting, which will change my 6 to 12, and I'll change my 1 to a 2. So now my 1/6 is 2 12ths. Well, let's do the fourth. 1/4 to be able to get it to a 12, what would I have to use? 4 goes into 12 3 times. So I'm going to use my number 1 on the number 3 setting. So 4 times 3 makes 12, 1 times 3 makes 3. Now my 1/4 turned into 3 12ths. So I'm going to put it down here. 1/6 minus 1/4. My 1/6 turned into 2 12ths minus my 1/4 turned into 3 12ths. And that won't work because you can't take 2 minus 3. So let's just say 3 12ths minus 2 12ths would be 1 12th. Okay? So obviously we found out that 1/6 is a lot smaller piece than 1/4. And if you look at a piece of pie, that's true. If it were cut into 6 pieces, this would be 1/6 of a piece. And if this pie were cut into 4 pieces, this would be 1/4 of a piece. So obviously the 4th is a lot bigger than the 6th. So we would have to subtract the 6th from a 4th. Okay? So that's how you would do it. You would change the denominators to be the same so that you could subtract them. But always, always, when you change the denominator, the numerator is going to be affected as well. Okay? All right.